Fairfax County, where crime and safety are also top of mind. We're sitting down today with Fairfax County Police Chief Kevin Davis to talk all about this. We have so much to talk about. It is good to be with you.
Thanks for having me back again, Simone.
Yeah, we appreciate your time, and I did want to dive right in here. So we wanted to talk about some charges that were recently dropped in Fairfax County against an accused serial sexual assault suspect. So we have Hien the Din. His trial, it was denied basically for an incident in Chantilly. And meanwhile, we had victims pouring their hearts out. We've heard you specifically say he's a true predator. You've called him public enemy #1. And I wanted to get your reaction here to that being dismissed.
Well, Simone, he remains a predator. And the hearing was a preliminary hearing, and preliminary hearings determine if there's enough probable cause to go to trial.
Okay.
So I am convinced that we have solid evidence to bring this case to trial. So hopefully that charge will be revisited with the Commonwealth's Attorney's Office. We have witnesses, we have video, and we have a confession. So we're really confident in the strength of our case.
Sure.
And I'm also confident that the criminal justice system is going to get this right and hold this predator accountable for what he did.
Well, we think about the community, the larger community, tracking this story and also wondering about their own safety.
Right.
And so you said you're going to keep on it. You'll keep following this.
And he has other charges elsewhere, but you know, it's not over.
Okay.
So we'll get another opportunity to hold him accountable for these crimes, because they're very serious, disturbing crimes that, like you said, our community cares about it.
Certainly. All right, let's turn to the Tyson's Urban Team Unit. You've taken down another organized theft ring from New York and recovered thousands of dollars in merchandise. Some of that merchandise was from this area. What's your reaction to that?
So it was another theft crew that made their way to Tyson's from New York. And you've seen, or we've seen rather, in the past few months, some crews that make their way to Tyson's from Philadelphia, from New York. Sure. And they're engaged in a conspiracy theft scheme. And thankfully we were able to identify several bad actors from New York who came down here. It was actually over $15,000 worth of merchandise.
We're showing you some of that merchandise right now, and you can get a feel for just some of the businesses that took a hit locally, and it's good to see some resolution here, someone being held.
I think what you see, Simone, is designer jeans and sunglasses and purses. We have a really close relationship with the loss prevention community at Tyson's. And just to give everyone just a reminder how big and active Tyson's is, Disney World in Orlando sees about 50 million visitors a year. Tyson's sees about 30 million.
Oh my goodness.
So this is a really safe place that we're proud of in Fairfax County. We're proud to be the National Capital Region's shopping mall. Sure. And our commitment to keep it safe with a 24/7 presence of our police officers is important to us.
Huge. All right, appreciate the update there. And then I wanted to turn here. We've got detectives are asking for help identifying a suspect related to a rape at the Quarry Motel. This was a scary situation, and you do have some pretty good pictures, and you guys need what from the public?
So we need people to take a look at these pictures. If you know this person, you will recognize him just by glancing at that picture. And it's a profile picture. We're determined that we're going to solve this crime with help from the community.
To be clear, those pictures were not the person that we're looking for, but we will keep an eye. We've got some images on our website, so we'll get you some of those. And they're more profile pictures, right? You see him kind of walking down the street.
Yeah.
He's got here we go. He's got a backpack on.
Yeah,
okay.
And I would say, Simone, if you know this person, you will probably recognize him right away. Our community is very involved with the crime fight, with public safety. We take it very seriously. Sure. And we know we're just literally a phone call away from identifying him and holding him accountable for what he did to this woman. And probably more than one woman, but we certainly want to find that out.
Dangerous individual we'll keep an eye out for. And then I wanted to switch to some positive news here. We know crime in the region, of course, a major problem, but you have some good news about the newest academy class.
So it's been about 10 years, 2014, since we've seen a police academy class as large as the one that we just put in on September 11th. The one before this class was large as well. So we have back-to-back classes. I welcomed some new officers to our police department today from other jurisdictions in Virginia. So we're treating our police applicants like family right away, and we're introducing them to not only the FCPD community, but to policing as a profession and a culture, and we're seeing some success.
Okay, real quick before I have to let you go, it's getting darker earlier, and pedestrians, we want to keep an eye out for them, encouraging safety. One tip you could share, what would it be? Our
pedestrian deaths are way down this year. We want to keep it that way. Wear bright clothing, wear some type of reflective devices if you can, and remember that the cars can't necessarily see you.
All right, I appreciate your time today. Again, Fairfax County Police Chief Kevin Davis joining us. We look forward to seeing you again next month.
Thanks, man.
All right, we'll send it